Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Angrezi to English. How are you all? As you have seen my thumbnail, that I have mentioned that you can speak English fluently without even knowing grammar. So, yes, this is true, and I will let you know in this video how you can improve your English spoken even not knowing the grammar. First of all, I would like to focus on some points, basically 5 points. Okay, there is a perception that if you want to learn English, you should know the grammar. Yes, it is correct in some way that if you want to read or write English, then you must know the grammar and its rules. All right. But if you want to speak, there is no need to learn grammar because, see, you are a basic learner, you want to learn basic English, and your all concentration is only on the grammar section. We should forget about the grammar and start speaking. All right. So this is my personal experience. See, I can. There are three ranges to rate yourself for spoken English. One is basic, one is intermediate, and the third one is advanced. So right now I can rate myself as a intermediate English speaker. All right. For going to that advanced level, I should also learn more of phrases, more of sentence making structures. All right. So let's begin with the video, and I'll teach you that how you can start speaking without even knowing grammar. So, guys, the five rules that you should know for speaking fluent English is the number one itself says don't study grammar too much. You should not study grammar too much because it will only create confusion. And once you want to speak something in front of someone, you will always try to make the sentences using the grammar. And because of that confusion, you will end up not saying anything in front of them. All right. So the first one is don't study grammar too much because it will only make you confused. All right. And guys, the best thing is that if you have some small kid at your home or some students nearby, you can try speaking with them because they are also learning and they are also in the learning phase. So they will be a good like teammate for you to practice this thing. All right. So the number two is the most important point. See, you should learn phrases as much as possible. See, what we people do, we start learning words, different words, new words, or words from the dictionaries. If you learn 1,000 or 10,000 words, it will not make you a good fluent speaker. Reason being, when you start making the sentences using those words, you will end up saying nothing. Reason being, the sentence phrasing will not be always correct. So instead of learning words, you can learn words like simple words. You can start learning, but learning phrases like first start learning with 10 phrases, then 100 phrases. Believe me, after learning 100 phrases, you will be a good speaker. You can start speaking well in English, and once you achieve the level of learning 1,000 or 10,000 phrases, you're already a fluent speaker, the advanced one. Because see, the advanced speaking people, what they do, they use the fancy words, fancy sentences, fancy phrases. So if you learn 1,000 or 10,000 phrases, your advanced level is achieved. All right. So instead of focusing on learning words, you should focus on learning the phrases, because we see, if I am speaking something to you, it is a phrase. Okay, if I'm saying you go and give me a glass of water, and can we have a dinner together, so these are all phrases. If you learn these phrases, you can use it at any time. Okay, it will automatically come into your mind, and you, without thinking twice, you will just speak it in front of the other person. All right. So the number two one is learn and study phrases. And the most important point is don't translate. Means don't translate in your mind. Okay, you have learned, you have done your work of learning the phrases. All right. So now if someone starts talking to you in English, now you can answer with those phrases. But if you learn the words and you are thinking something in your native language, and like, see, my language is Hindi. So if I am thinking, अरे यार सामने वाले को रिप्लाई करना है, तो मैं बोलूँगी नहीं मैंने अभी खाना नहीं खाया, तो फिर क्या होगा? इफ आई एम नॉट लाइक आई हैव नॉट लर्न द phrases, then I will start making the sentence, picking up the words. Okay, sometimes it will take time, and the other person itself is now not interested in speaking to you at all right. So don't translate, just learn the phrases, because translation will end up with nothing, and the non-interest of the other person. The third point is reading and listening is not at all enough. Practice speaking what you hear. So see, um, you have seen a baby, a small kid who is born. He don't know how to speak anything, any language. All right. So what they do, uh, we used to like we talk with them. We show our love with some hand postures or something, and they pick up all those little things from our expressions and our sentences. Then what they are doing, they are first listening, and they are just seeing the things that are around them. So first thing, they are listening what we are saying to them. Then after listening, once they listen, then they speak. All right. Whatever they listen, whatever we teach them, okay, they then repeat it. Then they speak, and in that language they become fluent, and then they start reading, and later on they start writing. So in our schools, what we used to do, um, our teacher teaches us to read first, then to write, okay, then to listen, and then to speak. So speaking in school comes in the later phase, because of which most of the students today are not fluent. So the students who are in English medium, who are in convent, they are fluent because they have that atmosphere around. And if someone is not in that atmosphere, so he or she is doing the same regular thing, like reading, listening, and then writing, and then spoken is the last thing for them. So your focus should be more on speaking. Okay, of course you should read something good, something that will be of your interest. See, if someone is saying you that you should read the newspaper, that is more of formal things and more of political news or something around that is happening. And if you are not interested in that news, then how could you be able to make sentences? So you should pick up something of your interest. Like if I am interested in reading some business things, so I will go and buy some books from good authors who have like uh, dedicatedly written something on business modules. Or like kids, if kids are interested in reading some stories, they will pick that. So pick something of your interest in English and start reading it, and then write down some words and phrases. Okay, it will only boost your memory for grasping easily the word power, and also the phrasing of the sentences. Okay, now you have done all these steps. Okay, you are now listening also good things in English, you are now trying to speak. Okay, but now the most uh, common problem with everyone is that you don't have anyone around to speak in English. Okay, so for that, I have already recommended you that there are many platforms now in which there are beginners, or there are some teachers or some tutors who are actively engaged in teaching you the spoken English, or you can start conversating with them on that platform. So you will have people around of your type, of your level, who also wants to practice English. So start using those apps. I will try to provide you the link in the description of some apps. You can download it and start using it. You can take the demos also. Okay, so for speaking, you should have atmosphere around you so that you can confidently, without any hesitation, start speaking. Even if you are doing some mistakes, no worries at all. You should at least speak, because this will not only boost your confidence but also motivate you to speak English on daily basis, and like every time, on every time. All right, so submerging yourself in English atmosphere. So the last point is study correct material. I have already told you, you should study correct material, means you should have the authentic material with you to study. Like if you are studying something which have incorrect like sentences, or incorrect grammar, or something which is not correct, then you will start ending yourself in that incorrect atmosphere. Like you will also start practicing the incorrect sentences. So the choice of study material should be good. You should also watch many tutorials on YouTube also. YouTube is a good mode, like good medium for you to study English. So you can pick some short movies, um, some motivational speeches of some motivational speakers who are like giving their speech in English. You can switch on the subtitles. Those subtitles are in English, so you can like relate with the words that the speaker is saying. So you can also start repeating those subtitles. So this way you will build a confidence of speaking also, and you will also learn the sentence phrasing. So pick your study material um, from a very good source. All right, it should be correct. Okay, and it should be of your interest. Okay, don't pick anything which is not worthy for you. Okay, if you love sports, pick some sports books or something in English medium, or in English mode. Or you can also listen to some podcasts. So there are many podcasts also. So these are some steps doing which you can start speaking fluently, and this you have to practice. You have to practice again and again and again. So one day you will see that you will also become intermediate speaker like me. So guys, I will also provide you my Instagram ID in the description link. If someone wants one on like to talk to me, or to have a one-on-one session, so they can contact me there on Instagram. Okay, so I will tell you that how you can start speaking, and I will also have a conversation with you so that we both can gradually start growing together. All right, so start your practice and stay tuned to my all the videos. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all my notifications. And also, if you like the video, please hit the like button. So let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.